There's just a couple of ligaments on this that I want to point out. So if you remember which bones we're talking about here, this is going to be the clavicle, this is the proximal end of the humerus, and the scapula. So if you remember, the clavicle will rest on top of the scapula, and they all together will form this shoulder joint. So there's just a couple of ligaments that I want to show you, and I also wanted to point out before I do that the two processes on the scapula. If you remember, there's the coracoid process, and so that's going to be right here, and the acromial process is right here. So notice that the names of these ligaments are named after what they're actually connecting on the bones. So if you look at a key of this particular model, it never labels this, but this there is a glenohumeral joint, and so that one's the glenohumeral joint. There's an acromioclavicular joint, so if you go to the acromion, which is right here, and the clavicle, which is right here, then you see the ligament that's attaching the clavicle to the acromion process. That's the acromioclavicular ligament. Then the coracoclavicular ligament, there we are, third on my list to show you. The coracoclavicular ligament, if the clavicle is here and the coracoid process is here, the coracoclavicular ligament is the one that's going to be attaching those two. Now there are two different branches, but just realize that we would just be asking for one of those, so we're not going to separate the two different sides to that ligament. Then we have the coracohumeral ligament. Oh, not on this one that I wanted to show you. Retract that. The coracoacromial ligament. So the coracoid process is right here. The acromion process is right here. So the coracoacromial ligament is the one connecting the two. Okay, so those are the ligaments to know on the shoulder joint. Again, glenohumeral ligament, acromioclavicular ligament up here, coracoclavicular ligament, and then coracoacromial ligament. And those are them.